The Fix by Robert White. Narrated by Camm. Rick Fuller's story. Hereford, 1996. To a small-time street dealer, an ounce of cocaine costs around £700. That's 28 grams of relatively pure Bolivian marching powder. He then cuts it with anything ranging from bicarbonate to aspirin. This leaves him with around 50 single-gram wraps to sell at £50+ a pop. If he survives long enough, he repeats this process every week and ends up with a business venture to rival most corner shops. And you wonder why the kids of today sell drugs? Barry McGovern, born New Year's Day 1975 and BMW 5 Series owner, was such a small-time dealer. His family had moved from the religiously bigoted west of Scotland to the almost psychotic sectarianism that was Northern Ireland in 1991. They had done so to get away from the violence and drug culture of Paisley. Unfortunately for them, it hadn't worked. Barry had already learned the value of dealing cannabis resin and ecstasy as a 14-year-old running for bigger lads around his shithole estate in Scotland. Once he moved to Ireland, he was introduced to the relatively high-class world of cocaine and heroin. Designer clothes and fast cars replaced the catalogue shop and the local bus service. Barry was heading for the big time. Until he fucked up, of course. Unfortunately for Barry, he had been caught selling a wrap of coke to an undercover RUC officer. He'd been roughed up somewhat and had his grubby flat in the Falls turned over. There, the cops found an ounce block of coke, 20 other cut wraps, scales, and a brand spanking new American police-issued taser gun. Things didn't look good for Barry. 2 to 5 years in a nasty adult prison beckoned, where a nice, young, smooth-skinned youth would be overly popular with the temporarily homosexually inclined prison community. A further 12 hours of punishment from the local drug squad had Barry squealing like the proverbial. Naming your supplier is a common way to get yourself out of trouble, but when the young Mr. McGovern dropped the name of a high-ranking PIRA man, the shit really hit the fan. It had been common knowledge that terrorist organisations were funded by crime for many years. You didn't...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?